Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Thunder Being tribe of our White Buffalo Nation rising. The heartbeat of Gaia is being felt and heard through every living sentient being of the true way of light. The divine feminine mother goddess has risen and love has won. We are being guided by the inner sun, our higher self, that is the still white magnetic light at the center of all things. The stillness within the motion, the silence within the sound. The 0 point has been realized in Buddha mind, and now we live from the center, that is the middle path with heart. We as real human beings of the way being connected to all things in all realms, timelines, and dimensions in this now. The sacred sites all over this realm have been activated and are online to assist Gaia and all her children of the sun in this great ascension process. Feel your way through the stillness and into the great mystery as you have the direct experience with the divine. In this oneness we are healed and step into the freedom of our birthright as conscious co-creators of the new heaven upon the new earth. With each breath we take, we go deeper and deeper into the silence within. As we enter the gates of the kingdom of heaven within, we become the guides and wayshowers of the new earth, made manifest, with our pure intent and divine will in service for the highest good of all involved. Together we rise as one tribe of the Rainbow Nation of the New Jerusalem of peace and prosperity for all. For truth and love shall light our way. Shine on, brilliant, indestructible diamond minds of pure awareness, illuminating all on the path of divine redemption. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful soul retrieval exercise. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 5 degrees, 56 minutes Libra. The sun is at 8 degrees, 28 minutes Gemini. 828 portal, 88 Lion's Gate of our Lyra nation of New Lemuria. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 9 degrees Gemini. A quiver filled with arrows. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 6 degrees Libra. A man watches his ideals taking a concrete form before his inner vision. From astrologyweekly.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. As we embody this new 12th dimensional avatar, our divine soul aspects, the false matrix made from our sacred matter, mater, as everything comes back into truth, and the field of integrity continues to strengthen, the field reorients back into yourself. You will feel it in every cell in your body. You will feel it deep in your heart. From ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Marie Josie Gerasondolum. Strong energies coming in today, a transformational day for humanity. Fasten your seatbelts, everything is speeding up, everything is getting more prominent. Take time to stop and be from now on. It is very important to respect the choices you have made. The heavenly plans accompany us, the goddess of peace, the goddess of purity, the goddess of harmony, the goddess of justice and freedom. They form a circle of their heart flames through and around us, to pour out their heart flame love, to provide safety, protection, supplies, health, and everything we need, so that we are not affected by the events present and to come in the outside world. Choose, dear souls, 0 neutrality, love, and this will keep you in faith and peace. from mariejosiemedium.com, and from Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. We are now entering a new dimension of crystalline time-space. Negativity cannot exist in the state of being because this is a state of expanded God Source consciousness. In this dimension there is no degradation because all of our DNA molecules are in alignment in a crystalline structure. The world we have known is dissolving, and we are creating the human energetics that allow all of us to realize the reality of living in a higher dimension. As we leave the 3D realm of fear, doubt, enslavement, and mortality from our realization, we can open ourselves to and align with the energy and the heart consciousness of our essence. So we keep raising our vibrational frequencies as our expanded consciousness and ground the incoming rainbow codes. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. It is the stepping forward as the new pioneers into the true unknown. The uncharted now, as the energies pouring in, are lifting us into the 5th and 7th, and even the 9th dimension. Allow yourself to be emptied of all which has ever been before. Walk your highest soul truth, so that your thoughts, your words, your deeds and actions are aligned as one. Be the power of divine light, divine love, divine wisdom, and mighty I Am presence you in truth are, as you fully embrace the kingdom of heaven within you. With every single step into the new and unknown, the new vision will dawn, the path will be revealed, and the guidance come. Trust and faith is required every step of the way. The way is through the intuitive knowing within. All is well. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Lee. Dear family of love and light, the divine is intensifying the divine intervention. As of today, the divine has carried out special intervention and operations to clear the planet and humanity. The divine says that there are some areas that are in need of divine clearing and divine intervention. And the divine will do whatever it takes to clear these areas and souls who need clearing so that Gaia's ascension plan can move forward. The divine encourages us to continue the good work and stay in the high vibrational place. Know that the divine is managing everything. All is divinely orchestrated for the purpose of Gaia's ascension. The divine asks lightworkers to have faith and keep the spirit high. Stay in the heart and know that all is developing according to the design. Thank you for your powerful light work. Divine love for you always. Linda Lee, Gaia, the divine, and the company of heaven. So it is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ra James. This week brings some powerful astrological alignments. Lots of energy streaming in from Alcyon, one of our central suns, and Sirius. Alcyon is the sun that the universe of stars that make up our astral system are all revolving. 6-1, we have a Jupiter North Node conjunction. Destiny is activating for you. With North Node conjunct Jupiter, good deeds in the past bring opportunities for spiritual and material wealth. This alignment brings a lot of abundance, optimism, and positive energies. Jupiter is the planet of luck and good fortune. This transit will be activating your North Node. This transit affects your future so much. Stay open to new destined connections right now and roads less traveled. Be open to things aligning in a destined way. These energies will shine a light on your soul purpose and life destiny, magnifying things. The last time Jupiter and the North Node connected in Taurus was in 1929. This alignment hasn't happened in almost 100 years. You should be thinking so big right now about life, reality, and what the divine has planned for you. Next week, the 4th, 5th, and 6th are also important too. 6-4, we have our Sagittarius full moon. This is the strawberry moon or the honeymoon. 6-5, Venus shifts into Leo. Venus stays here for 4 months, too. Venus is the planet of love and money, and Leo rules the heart. This may bring an intense energy and intense focus on your love life now. The 6-6 portal will bring a huge influx of energies. The 6-6 portal really opens us up to the energies of the summer solstice. The solstice is 6/21. From sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, during this harmonic phase of our ascension journey, many of us are going to be immersed in a phase of planetary restoration and clearing. The energies from the 6-6 portal will assist us in the planetary grid work that we are accomplishing at this time, and that requires all of our energy and devotion. Energies that represent the opening and stabilization that many of the Earth's portals, pillars, and fabrics are having at this time. The 6-6 passage is one of profound harmony and peace, 11-11 coming in, one that we can align with to send and anchor more love, for there are many who are willing to receive. As Earth's anchors, grid workers, stabilizers, and many other roles within creation, our main task is to seed love in any way we can, which begins by healing ourselves first, rehabilitating our DNA to bring back our original essence and true potential, so we can expand in our global mission. This will be a time when looking after our bodies and personal energy field is of utmost importance, or we could not be able to bear the complexity of all the work that is now required of us as planetary workers. There are, as I previously shared, important advancements made in the non-physical field or energetic grids to continue restoring the 3D manipulated Earth's gates, grids, and fabrics. At this time, guides asked me to share a specific location, Iraq, for all who wish to send love, as independently of our personal and global mission, we all can, in our own unique way, send love to help in the current planetary mission of restoration that is taking place. Iraq is one of the key locations at this time, together with South Africa and Egypt, for us to focus, send love, or work in further ways if this is your personal mission. Important locations that have nothing to do with the sacred essence of some of their monuments and structures, but with the collective consciousness and the damage made by non-benevolent forces that we should bear in mind when we work with certain areas. As I always say, we need to know ourselves and our unique purpose and accept the role that God gave to us. For when we try to be something else, we are not assisting with our precious energy. Honoring our unique essence and abilities is honoring God's source. This is why it is so important to get to know ourselves and our unique mission. Iraq is being cleared and healed of all the war memories since March, as this is an ongoing process. There is a massive clearing of 3D mental slavery programs, war memories, and many other issues taking place in the land and energetic space that impede the fifth-dimensional crystalline unity consciousness to being properly anchored, as well as the natural evolution of humanity and the many species that too reside in it. Non-benevolent tactics that have been going on for many years in this country and that still continue, but that is beginning to be restored now. Guides share the importance of restoring this Earth's portal as one of the most important ones holding the masculine principle. For humanity has lived immersed for eons now in a patriarchal society, distorting the masculine essence, and hence repressing the feminine, and it is pivotal to being transmuting, clearing, and healing this old pattern. It is time now for all to unite as one, focusing on all the Earth's new openings that are taking place, despite all the chaos that we too may see, for we live in a world of polarities, which is what gives the opportunity to experiment in this realm, for we shall understand the purpose of both. We, as souls who have chosen only to serve God's source, are here not to judge, but to love, respect, harmonize, heal, clear, and restore, for all of our efforts, energy, life force, and intention shall not be in what others are doing, but in what we can do to serve all, within divine love, discernment, and compassion, through neutral witnessing. Thank you for your precious assistance, beloved ones. Within infinite love, Natalia Alba from StarseedSoul.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Aurora Ray, the medical pods. Ascension of Earth and all life forms is imminent. The cradle of humanity is about to come into alignment with the cosmic central sun, and all life as we know it will be forever changed. We will be able to employ numerous advanced technologies that the Galactic Federation will share after rising into 5D. We are going to talk about one of them today. The technology is called the Holographic Medical Pod. It is a medical bed that works on the principles of energy medicine. Many new technologies were being suppressed by those who had been in control for thousands of years. That world has long since passed into history, and a new world has risen up out of its ashes. One of these suppressed technologies was the Holographic Medical Pod, or MedBed as they were called. These beds could cure almost any disease and reverse the aging process if given enough time. These holographic medical pods are commonly used by extraterrestrials to heal their own kind who have been injured on war missions or accidents in spacecraft. The ETs use advanced technology to heal their bodies. These pods were used in conjunction with crystals and other modalities. This pod was built to house a crystal, an oracle that can be programmed with intent, and a human being. The goal is to create an atmosphere of love and harmony so that the mind, body, and spirit are all deeply relaxed and receptive to healing energies. Each pod is set up differently depending on what energies are needed for optimal healing. Please note, it is not recommended to sleep in this pod unless you are sick or are seeking healing from someone who has been trained to work with this technology. These pods were originally built for the purpose of creating a space for deep healing and integration between dimensions in order to bring information back to Earth from higher realms. Most people have never experienced such a profound level of relaxation or peace. You may also experience deep insights into your life purpose and desires while using this device. Your life may never be the same again once you experience what these devices have to offer. These pods are not just for healing, they are also used for the purpose of upgrading one's DNA structure to slow down the aging process. This can be done to heal a person from a catastrophic accident that would otherwise cause death. The body is placed in a magnetic field, which allows the body's natural chronometer and DNA to be recalibrated. The technology to create these miraculous machines were commonly used in our distant past, sometime around 5000 BC, but was lost over time, only to be rediscovered just before the turn of the century. The new medbeds work better than their predecessors, but there were still some issues with them that needed to be worked out in order for them to be released to a waiting public. There is so much suppressed technology that has been locked down for eons. Holographic medical pods are one such technology that has been locked down and classified into a top-secret project. The Nordic Pleiadians allowed Earth's people to use these wondrous devices, which is why you see them in use during some of our ancient histories. But after a while, the Nordics began restricting use of these devices because they wanted Earth to advance on its own, without interference from other world civilizations, so they decided to lock them away for future generations until we were ready to be introduced to this amazing technology. This was when we began hearing about crystal skulls and pyramids being used as power generators. The medical pod is not just a machine. The medical pod is a life-saving invention that has been given to us by the Galactic Federation that effortlessly performs wonders that are unimaginable and can only be described as magical. The medical pod can repair any and all kinds of DNA, RNA, or protein damage in a person's body, even in an unborn child. An example, a child who is born without legs, a rare genetic defect, can be placed in a medical pod for a couple of hours and then come out with perfectly working legs, fully intact DNA, and a completely healed body. This is the kind of advanced technology we are talking about, and this is what we have been given by our benevolent extraterrestrial benefactors. No matter how complicated the case may be, the medical pod can heal people of all kinds of ailments. When a person dies, it is not necessary to bury them. The bodies could be placed in one of the chambers of this device, where they are preserved until such time as they are awakened. The bodies are preserved by a sophisticated computer which slows down the aging process until such time as the individual is awakened. Then the individual can live on for centuries, basically forever if necessary. This chamber is called a stasis chamber. There is no limit to how long a person can be kept in this chamber. These pods can be used for healing, meditation, astral projection, dream travel, remote viewing, and many other things as well. Anyone who has ever been inside one knows how amazing they are. It is a very complicated piece of machinery. There are many different components, and each component has its own purpose and function. These medical pods are not in use with our current healthcare system, and that is because it would dramatically cut the profits of medical insurance, pharmaceutical companies, and medical doctors. If this technology were to be used today, it would disrupt the entire healthcare system from top to bottom. This is why we are not allowed to have this technology today. We are being robbed of our health, and in many cases our lives, by a medical monopoly that doesn't want you to know about this technology. The medical establishment does not want you to become healthier or live longer. They want you to continue being sick so they can make more money from your illnesses. But after we ascend, nothing will be able to stop us from using these medical pods to our advantage, because there will be no adverse force to control us in the fifth dimension. Every human being on the planet can benefit from this equipment and live indefinitely, without disease, and in a state of love and ecstasy. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. Aho. Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation, from thegalacticfederation.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Karen Lithica, Heart Awakening. Be conscious of your heart today. Feel her role in every moment. Take moments to deeply breathe. Feel the air moving through your lungs, interconnecting the cellular expansion of you. See your heart as part of your navigation light system. As you pave the way with a multidimensional light view, aligning your physical light-body connection, reaching this recognition of this light attunement occurring. Simply be with your heart like a great friend that you deeply cherish. Your role now is to increase your self-awareness. As the windows of light expand, simply see these moments of self-expansion as check-in points to higher levels of awareness. Simply breathe in light, new earth light. As another week begins, opportunities for light expansion are endless. Be gentle, for the sacred heart connection is deep and powerful. Be open for what will expand and need releasing as you attune and align in light. With love and blessings, sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen, from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. I am hearing from many in our soul tribe how intense the energies are again. The waves of peak energies and then breaks aren't happening like they used to. When I began my journey, it would take months to clear one thing because of the density. Now we clear and heal multiple timelines in minutes. Here we are now fully becoming one once again and resurrecting into our new physical body. Take all the time that this needs. Remove all the pressure off yourself, no judgment around physical or emotional pain, fears, and anger that arise. Hold space for yourself to process through all that's transmuting so you can return home back to your true self. I am feeling so much as well as my physical container enters into the light body. Keep going, dear family. We've got this. The spark of leadership has been lit. To fully step out of your comfort zone and into this role is requiring you to show up authentically for yourself first. More understanding of where you are limiting your potential is unfolding, so you can see where the old self ends and the real you begins. We are now going deep in this inward journey of self-discovery. Here we will find the fears and limitations to transmute it. You will be rewarded with attracting your tribe, union, and soul family when this inner work completes. For now, your purpose is personal expansion into the leadership role you came here to evolve into for the new earth. The results are near, as you have already done so much to level up. We are simply going deeper with your intentional choices towards your 5D life purpose. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn. From 144godco.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Debbie Edwards. Today is a soothing energy for the most part. The moon has moved into gentle Libra and is trine to the sun in Gemini, as well as Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. We are going within, perhaps launching some new ideas about future goals, but in general, we are trying to relax and soak up the warmth of the new summer season. We are embracing love along with it, being that Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, which so happens to be trine to Neptune in Pisces. The energy feels much like floating down a gentle river, allowing the glittery water to reflect in our sunglasses as we make out shapes in the clouds above us. Nature can be our healer today, as well as coupling with others in a long hug or falling asleep next to each other during an afternoon nap. For some, there may be a lot happening inwardly, a deconstruction perhaps of old ways of thinking or doing things. This leads to epiphanies as well as surrender. Sometimes we have to be willing to just let go in order for the universe to help lead us to greener pastures where the others in our vibe tribe are waiting to meet us. So let's go exploring, even if that happens simply in introspection, astral travel, or vivid dreaming. From metavisionaries.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise. Well, it's been one of the most intense weeks of astrology, with Jupiter in square with Pluto and Mars in Leo coming into the mix. Major changes are required for us to be able to move forward. These squares are triggering the south node of the moon in Scorpio. The nodes of the moon only have a few weeks left in Taurus and Scorpio as the nodes get ready to shift signs on July 18th. We are experiencing a bloom of these energies. Mars was an exact square to the nodes of the moon over this past weekend, bringing forward intense frustration around where we haven't been able to move forward. It's a major trigger of the south node in Scorpio, uncovering what might be hidden in the depths of our subconscious that is holding us back. It's never pretty to dig so deep, as it inevitably brings up what is most scary and yet what we most need to see. Coupled with last week's Venus square Chiron, these squares are bringing up our darkest dark, most painful and hidden wounds. There is a welcome shift coming with Jupiter and Taurus moving out of the square with Pluto and into a conjunction with the north node of the moon on May 31st. Finally, we are feeling ready to stand up and point ourselves in a new direction. This is our opportunity to chart a new course which is more in alignment with who we really are. We have been shaken to our core with these intense squares, coming on the heels of Mercury retrograde in Taurus. We have been forced to explore what really has value in our life and how far away our life might be from fully expressing those things. The squares with Pluto are about breaking down what no longer serves. Whatever is not in vibrational alignment with our core truth is falling away. This will peak out with Pluto's intense square to the nodes of the moon in July and August. Pluto is now retrograde and will transit back into Capricorn on June 12th. This is putting us face to face with where we have allowed outside forces to dictate our reality. 2023 is about wresting back our power from where we have given it away. Pluto in square to the nodes is about deconstructing all that is false from our life. Venus is coming to the end degrees of Cancer, coming into a sweet trine with Neptune in Pisces on June 3rd, making it a magical first week of June. Asteroid goddess Ceres, representing the etheric energy of Earth, is in Virgo and coming into opposition with Neptune in Pisces. 333 coming in. This will put Venus in Cancer in a sextile relationship with Ceres in Virgo. It's a rebirth of the feminine power of nurturing and an opportunity to reconnect with our goddess Earth. We must be reborn back into our innocence and connection to Source in order to move forward with Earth's evolution. And so all of the darkest hidden shame must come to light. Asteroid goddess Vesta is in Taurus, coming up to an exact conjunction with higher frequency Uranus. Vesta is the keeper of the sacred flame of spiritual passion and purpose. Our hearts are activating as we open to the creative forces rushing back into our lives. In Taurus, we must embody these energies and manifest them in this world. It's finally time to bring your most passionate gifts to the world. All of this Taurus energy is challenging our self-worth for embodiment and expression of who we really are. This meeting of Vesta and Uranus is a powerful higher vibrational activation of our deepest desires for passionate service. It's time to step back into the full expression of all we came here to be. This will be amplified on June 6th when Mercury finally catches back up to Uranus and Vesta. It's a meeting of the higher and lower mind, and they are discussing why we have not been able to express our deepest gifts. Get ready for a higher frequency activation around embodying our light. It's an opportunity to incarnate more fully who we really are in our spiritual self. The medicine is creative passion. Find a project that you have set aside or have always wanted to do. Use this energy to catapult into an experience of co-creation, a celebration with Source. In the energy of creative co-creation, we become fully alive. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. Monday, May 29th, the moon, ruler of our emotions, will be shifting into Libra, sign of the scales, at 10:51 a.m. EDT. Today she will make positive connections with powerful Pluto, ruler of transformation, and Mars, planet of assertion. She will also create not-so-positive connections with Jupiter, planet of judgment, and Saturn, ruler of karma. Libra is about balance and harmony in partnerships, but also balance and harmony within self. Emotionally, we are focused on equality and peace now. With Mars and Pluto's influence, we can feel energized, confident, passionate, and empowered. However, with Jupiter and Saturn's influence, we may need to make some adjustments in our beliefs, philosophies, goals, and understanding of our spiritual lessons in relationships and ourselves. Libra is always trying to find that equilibrium. Call in the goddess of justice today and ask her to remove the metaphoric chains and cords that bind you to old perceptions and negativity of the past. It is time to move forward into your soul's inner power and truth. Blessings of love and light to all. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects, Monday morning, blurry-eyed. For some it's a slow start. Dreams seep into consciousness. Convoluted, half-remembered. Cocooned by psychic dander, it's hard to get up. We toy with the fantasy of escape, far away from the mundanity of life. Plans hatch and then drift away as we go through the motions. Rise, wash, dress, prepare. Time drifts. Don't be late for work. But gradually the haze dissipates. Maybe it's just a conversation with a loved one that nudges us back into balance. Maybe it's just that we ask for help, receive, find the weight lifts, the air clears. The lunar shift from Virgo to Libra is the realization that we don't need to martyr ourselves to get the job of living done. It's about partnership, delegation, sharing, allies, leaning into the support of others. Pluto agrees that there is a strength in numbers. When you are centered, it's easier to see how to transform the future too. Talk about what needs to change. Find support for your vision. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 116, Yellow Crystal Warrior. Crystal is the name for the number 12, and its keywords are cooperate, dedicate, and universalize. This is the 12th day of the Red Serpent wave spell, and finally the 10 portal day column is behind us. Today is great for getting together with other like-minded folk or for working in teams. Traditionally, on the 12th day, people assemble for a crystal court where experiences with the calendar are shared. The number 12 also represents dedication, and therefore it's a great idea to get involved with your community today. Find the others and together be dedicated to one another is the message. Today is Yellow Warrior, which represents questioning, intelligence, and fearlessness. Warrior gets things done and is seldom idle. If you give him a mission or quest, watch how quickly he takes off. We can all be warriors today and wield our willpower. As it is a crystal day, going on a mission with a group of people will lead to success, rather than trying to complete a mission on your own. Join a good cause or a revolution. The warrior uses their intelligence to fight psychological wars and to find answers. We can all tap into this warrior energy today and seek answers for ourselves. Be fearless in your pursuit. The Yellow Warrior is fearless, and we too can be inspired to find our nerve and have some gumption. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Crystal Warrior, 12 Keeb, Keen 116, 29th of May 2023, War or Peace, Separation or Unity, Love or Fear, choose your vibration wisely. United we stand strong, Rainbow Warriors, unite. 29/5/2023 equal 11/5/7 equal 2/12 equal 2/3 equal 5. Day codes 29 trials, spiritual tests. 11 portal gate, polarity, illumination. 2 twins, partners, cooperation, duality. 5 freedom, liberation, change, transformation, movement. Month year codes 5. 7 magic, mystic, spiritual, solitude, initiation. 12 acquiring strength, wisdom. 3 Holy Trinity, joy, creativity. 20 the awakening, clear vision. 23 Royal Star of the Lion, strength, protection, support. Keen 116 equal 8 abundance, infinity, source flow. We have just completed our 10-day galactic activation portal passage, and yet today we have another potent portal day due to the 2911 portal code, another powerful gateway for humanity. 9 months ago on Keen 116 occurred on September 11th, 2022, which was the 21st anniversary of the highly significant 9/11, September 11 world-changing historic event in 2001. Ironically, through divine synchronicity, Keen 116 occurred 18 months ago on December 25th, 2021, from Christmas Day to 9/11, total flip in polarity, war and peace. Through the magic of the Tzolk'in, we revisit the connection through Keen 116. This has the effect of negating the harm and darkness perpetuated through the adverse effect of 9/11. The grand rising of Christ consciousness is shining a divine light on that dark portal. Today is a celebratory day for the global rainbow warriors. Let's flip it and take it back to the divine code that the 9/11 affords humanity. It symbolizes a divine gateway to higher consciousness, Rainbow Warrior Day, a very serious day of stepping up into our united purpose as spiritual warriors of the rainbow and soldiers of Christ. Our gap journey is now completed, and we have 30 days respite through the white mirror and blue monkey wave spells before entering the next cycle of 10 successive gap days on the other side. Day 12 and the red serpent wave spell of survival instinct, kundalini rising, life force, passion, and rapid transformation through shedding our old skin. Today we appropriately come together with others in divine harmonic intelligence to question the very fabric of consciousness and how it is all created. Uniting with our kin in harmony to celebrate the universalization of the Sophia Christ consciousness, unanimously rejecting the dark agenda. Tone of creation, crystal tone 12 in the mental realm, action universalizes, power dedicates, essence cooperation. The crystal tone 12 is the highest level of the mind, the mental realm. The other two mental tones are tone 4, self-existing, and tone 8, galactic. At the crystal level of mind, we have the capacity to cooperate or operate with other minds. Just as a crystal can be programmed, so too can we program our minds on this day. Focus on the crystal clarity of our minds today through the power of cooperation with others. We can create telepathic links in our communication grids today, allowing for cooperative thoughts, ideas, and inspiration to flow. Today is a day of greater connection to our earth families and each other through our pure universal minds, united in our common purpose to celebrate life on earth as one world. Today's question is, can we put aside our differences to celebrate our uniqueness? 144 flowing in, collectively uniting as one human family to co-create a more harmonious and peace-filled world. Divine blessings for the celebration of this divine illumination portal with your kin. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 116, Yellow Crystal Warrior. The mantra, the code for today is, I dedicate in order to question, universalizing fearlessness. I seal the output of intelligence with the crystal tone of cooperation. I am guided by the power of elegance. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and a little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. I'd like to thank Divine Brother of the Light, Jaylove Benson, for raising your pledge on Patreon today. Thank you very much, Divine Angel of the Light. We appreciate you and your continued support. I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Scorpio 3 and 7, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Sis Star of the Light, Amber North, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Sis Star of the Light, Margaret Fagan, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Sis Star of the Light, Victoria, for your donation today and your continued support. We appreciate you very much, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. And I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with a very powerful divine exercise. From Divine Sister of the Light, Marianne B, from Love from Venus. Dear hearts, this is a soul retrieval exercise. Get yourself a glass of water and go outside in the grass, barefoot. Hold your glass in both hands, place your attention on this glass and say, everything I have taken from others, I place back in this water. Repeat this phrase 3 times. Take this glass of water and pour it out onto the earth, knowing that we are all connected by this earth and all things can be returned through it now. Now go and refill the glass with water one more time and come back outside, feet on the grass, and hold your glass of water with both hands again. Place your attention on the water. Now repeat 3 times. Everything that has been taken from my soul, I now reclaim, to be placed within my glass of water. Now drink your glass empty. And so it is, shared with love and grace always, Marianne B. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed rest of your week as complete the last 2 days of this magical, mystical month of May and enter this most powerful month of June as we continue our journey through the ascension process and into the new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.